Alright, yo, what is going on? We are here on how to get Dragon Stones on your fresh JP account. I'm making this just because I started and I feel like it'd be good for other people to know, right? So let's just get this out the way. This will be a quick video. First thing you want to do, quest mode. I mean, this is I would say the easiest way to get stones in the first place. You're kind of fresh, you have story mode, so do story mode first. You can auto all the stages, it should be really easy. So yeah, second, I would say do the version Z Goku missions that are like right here on the side. They'll be around this area. You want to complete those. Not only does it give you the free rainbow LR that'll like help you through most of your events, especially if your account is fresh. It gives you like, I don't remember the exact number, it's like 70 stones about, give or take. That's another good way. Then after that, I would probably say do the Dragon Ball stories here, do these ones, and then do the story events. These also all give you stones for doing each of these stages. Do it on the hardest difficulty. You don't have to worry about the boost right now. You're just trying to get stones so you can summon and get more characters in the first place anyways. So that's that. Of course, this isn't really how to get stones, but you want to make sure you're doing these like every day, and the orb events too. Just make sure you're doing those every day. That's just, yeah, that's an important thing. Then next, you probably want to do Dokkan events and awaken your characters that you got. Of course, each of these stages gives you 2 stones. This one for each difficulty. Unless there's one with 3 difficulties, and it'll give you 3. If there's one, it'll give you 1, basically. So you have to do all these, but just do the ones so you can awaken your characters and do even harder content like the God event or Red Zone, Boss Rush. So that's what I'm getting into next. After you go through and do these Dokkan events, make sure you do Boss Rush. Boss Rush and Infinite History give you a ton of stones for each stage. So let me just get to that real quick. Boss Rush. This one gives you about 35 stones for each stage after these first 3 stages, I believe. These first ones give you like, it's a little bit less, it's not exact, but it's not exactly 35, it's like, I know one is like 10, and it's 15, 20, and then yeah, do Boss Rush. This gives you, I think it's like 600, 700 stones for doing all the stages. You want to do that after you awaken your characters, so you get it done a lot quicker. Otherwise, if you're going through this with SSRs and unawakened characters, it's gonna take forever. So just make sure you do your Dokkan events first, awaken your characters, TUR, LR, make sure they're SA10, SA20, 25 or 15 for EZAs. If you want to do those, just make sure your characters are awakened and good to go before you do this. Same thing with Infinite History. I mean, Infinite History is the same idea. It's right here. Stones. Takes a while though, and you want to have your characters awakened. And then, I say next, you can probably, once you have all your characters awakened and stuff, EZA, you can go in, well, I guess not EZA yet. You can go into the EZAs, EZA the characters that you need, and also, like, these ones down here, they're all very easy since they came out years ago. So doing these, I mean, I did a lot of them. I skipped some just because they have damage reduction against most of my units. So there's a couple like the super class ones that I'm gonna wait till I awaken my like coolers and freezes and stuff like that. Like this one, for example, I'll just wait. But I'll do it eventually. Just do all these. This gives you a ton of stones. I was at like 150 stones like 3 days ago, and I've just been doing a lot of these EZAs, and now I'm at 1355, so that's pretty good. Yeah, the LR ones, especially with the new 8th anniversary LRs, the LR EZAs are easy for the most part. Some of them are tough. Like I've done the Goku Frieza one a couple times. I haven't been able to beat it, but like completely. Like I'm on stage 10, which is the last stage. Probably one I can do. There's a lot of them I could do. I've done most of them. I haven't beaten all of them though. Just a heads up. So the 8th anniversary LRs can beat most of them though. They a lot of the times if they crit, they just one shot them. So that's really helpful. This gives you a ton of stones. Saving up for the carnival banners coming up soon. That's why I was grinding so much. After that, I guess after you awaken your characters, do story mode, easy A, you pull the new units, you have your team set. Then you can start coming into the harder content. Like, I don't want to say hop in red zone yet. I mean, the first couple of stages are pretty easy, so that shouldn't be a problem. But you know, you could probably do some of these. Just clear. Probably not be able to clear the missions that make you use a category, but just clear the missions where you just beat it, you get the stones. You can do. Where was it? Anyways. If you have a nuking character, doing this gets you a ton of stones. But you would need the nuking character, and you need to get lucky. It's only like 2 attempts per day. God event. This again, if you have a full team ready. A God event gives you stones. 5 stones for each stage. 12 stages, 60 stones. Plus each one gives 1 stone. So 12 extra stones. So what? 12 times 5 is 60, and then plus 12 is 72. So 72 stones from beating all the God event stages. Shouldn't be too tough if you have the 8th anniversary LRs and the 7th anniversary LRs from the banners. And just most of the units on the banners can beat this stage. I mean, this stage was beatable with GT heroes when the the TUR Super Saiyan GT units came out, Goku and Vegeta. So you should be able to beat it if you summon on the 8th anniversary banners. You'll be able to beat all those stages almost no problem. And then again, you can just finish off the Dokkan events if you want to. I'll get to that eventually, but I haven't done that yet. It takes a while, and 2 stones per stage isn't the fastest. So if you've done all those things, you can do this. I would recommend doing this. Like, I mean, obviously, if you have a fresh account, you're not going to be able to beat this. So I wouldn't worry about beating it, but just do as many stages as you can, because this goes away. So these are stones that are like just forever gone if you don't try to beat as many stages as possible. So I would do this, try to get as far as you can. Another thing you can do is if you want to link level during any of this time, you know, do your link leveling stages. You get your rank XP, right? So you level up your rank XP, and then you can come over here. You'll clear these missions. Where are they? I think it's this one. It's not that one I buy. My bad. It's this one. Leveling up 20 levels gives you 5 stones, and then getting to the like 100th gives you 20. This gets you a lot of stones. It says 224 total and Kai's, so that's a bonus. You can try to do all these missions if you want. These are all basically, each one of these has stones in them. So you can just do those. Now if you've done like all that stuff and you're like, oh my gosh, I've beaten everything. Well, you just go Portal Memories. Here you go. If you have keys, all of these stages, if you haven't beaten these are all stones right here. Like I have. I've only done a couple of these. I've done this one. I think I've only done like 3 in here. I've done the Raleigh one, and I've done some of the Universal Survival Saga ones a little bit. I mean, you can see this is all stones. Each of these has like, most of them have at least 5 stages on each difficulty, or two stones each difficulty, and there's a ton of them. And there's also stones for missions you get. I mean, it's still going, right? So all of these are stones. Basically, all the stuff here that you haven't beat, stones. Same thing with these stones. You could do the prime battles, but this will take a really long time, and you need only free-to-play units for these. You can do those if you want. Elder Kai event. And then easy A's. These are just the ones that are gone. I mean, stones, right? 30 stones each stage, plus the missions. So, yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. If I miss something, you can put it in the comments down below. If I also like catch myself that I miss anything, I'll put it in the comments down below. That's basically the video. Um, it's just how to get stones. I mean, your fresh account, you want the new units. That's it. Appreciate all y'all.